And just like that, the final episode of the recording session has begun. Welcome back to Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. I'm your host, MegaShadowFist, as I get video games, as I get commentary. Last left off, we were burping. So, what we need to do right now is we need to, how can the master key be at the crime scene despite the room being locked right now? We need to answer this question. So, slipped in when the door was open. That doesn't really make sense. Threw it from the out. Oh! No, but there's a cliff there, isn't there? Let me see. Like, the whatchamacallit leads to a cliff, doesn't it? Like, they couldn't have thrown it from the outside, could they have? Like, I was thinking, like, maybe, like, with the door being open, they could have fit the key inside of there, but... the hallway door? Oh, no, we need to go a little bit higher. Let's see, okay. Yeah, it doesn't open enough for anyone to get through, and there's a sheer cliff outside. So I don't think that would be it, right? Change the lock. But if they changed the lock, then her key wouldn't have worked, right? Her key wouldn't have worked. Or, wait. Yeah, okay, so slipped in when the door was opened. Honestly, that sounds so stupid that it could be the right answer, but it also sounds too stupid to be the right answer. This is so hard because none of these sound like good options. Okay, so the options are: we need to make a decision quick though. They threw it from the outside, changed the lock, slipped it in when the door was opened. Okay, they threw it in, like, you trying to say that they threw it in through, like, the vent or something? There is a vent that connects there, but there's no way he could have been able to throw it and then have it, like... No, that's bullcrap. Right? Right? Okay, yeah, there's no way he could have changed the lock. Right? Because it was locked and she opened the door. How the key could be inside the room and be used to lock the door. Slipped when the door was open. That still doesn't make any sense. Threw it from the outside doesn't make any sense either. Slipped in when the... None of these make sense. This is making me mad. Okay, so whatever it is, it cannot be changed the lock, right? That is wrong, right? Okay, so it has to be either one or two. Slipped in when the door was open and threw it in from outside. Okay, so my guess is I don't see how it could have been possible to throw it in from the outside because there's a cliff. There's a cliff right out the whatchamacallit, and there's no way it could have thrown that in through the vent, right? But slipped in when the door was open sounds like bullcrap to me because... But it is like a small coin, but... Q, R, S, T. S comes before T, right? So... I'm just gonna go through it from the outside. This is wrong, isn't it? What if someone threw it in the room from outside? You know, something like... Go out the hallway door, lock the room, and then toss the key back in through the window. You couldn't have done that, though! There's a cliff! That's why I didn't want to say that! That explains how the master key could be inside the locked room. And where would you throw it from? Where it from? There's a cliff outside the Fox Chamber's window. Throwing the key in from there is an impossibility. Oh. Right. Ah! Oh, we're gonna get punished for that? I wondered the key could have been tossed in from somewhere other than the window. What if this whole time they've been, like, threatening us of getting a punishment, but we couldn't possibly get a punishment from any of those, could we? Somewhat, because, like, I'm just getting all of these wrong. It feels like I'm getting all of these wrong, but I'm still not getting punished. And it's making me confused. Somewhere other than the window? Could the key have been tossed in through somewhere other than the window? How on earth could it have been tossed in through the air duct? That literally makes... How could you have thrown something like that? That makes no sense. Like, at all. But that is literally the only other place that you could throw it in from. So... Whatever. We're gonna Go! The air vent! Yes, the window may be out of question, but the air vent's not. Oh! That's right! The Fox Chamber's air duct! Leads out into the hallway! That's right. The real killer entered the air duct from the vent outside the Fox Chamber. Then dropped the key into the room through the vent outside the chamber. You see, I considered that, but I just thought that was complete bullcrap. Then again, we've seen some even more BS stuff in these games, so. Yeah! No! Blackwell, come on! That's preposterous. Oh! That explains how the key got in there after it was used to lock the door perfectly! Mr. Justice, I'm afraid I'm a bit confused. Don't worry. Be happy, I'll explain it so even your honor can understand. Hey! That seems kinda... Yeah, the way he said that. First, the real killer, disguised as Tim Tuttle, murdered the alderman in the Fox Chamber. Then, they fled the room through the hallway door and locked it. Next, they entered the air duct from the vent outside in the hallway. Finally, the killer tossed the key into the room through the air vent in the ceiling there. There's no way! I don't, no! That's bullcrap! All that was left to do after that was go back through the duct and flee from the... Oh wait, hold on. Now, they entered the air duct from the vent outside in the hallway, so they themselves entered there. So key is killer, not key. For some reason, I was thinking key. Okay, but shouldn't that have been around the same height? All that's left is let's go back through the duct and flee the manor. Well, Your Honor, could that be any clearer? Amazing! Even I can follow that. But I still think that's wrong. The judge seems really pleased. I personally don't. I feel like this is bullcrap. That explains everything. The real killer was someone dressed up like Tim Tuttle. And there was someone else other than the mayor and the alderman in that room. Hey, it looks like the lawyer has beaten the jailbird prosecutor. Whoa, that was totally turnabout. That massive forearm seems so much more contradicting now. Or comforting? I don't know. Contradicting was probably not the right word. More attractive. Oh, okay. Order, I say. Now that I prove a possible third party, I don't see how our client could be guilty. Silence. A valiant effort, Justice Dono, but your final thrust missed its mark. Huh? Both that little scamp and the tricksy Tanuki saw the yokai after it left the room. But then what? Did that exum yokai simply go through the foyer and waltz right out of the window, through the front door? That's exactly what happened. The killer fled from that. Youch! But that is impossible. Without being spoiled by the foyer security camera, that is. So clearly, it had to be someone who was supposed to be there in the first place. In other words, LaBelle. Of course, we already know it's LaBelle, so I don't know why I'm acting like, whatever. Anyway. The electric eye there would have captured any pesky little yokai trying to escape. However, there's no sign of Tim Tuttle anywhere in the security footage. What? Save for the foyer entrance, there's no other way to flee the manor, is there? I don't feel so good. Excuse me? Wait! I believe there is one other way to escape besides the foyer entrance! There's a large window in the foyer! It's possible to escape through there without being seen by the security camera! Hey, you're right! Large window in the foyer. Silence! Silence! Must I point out every crucial detail to the offense? It seems you lack not only brains but investigative prowess to boot. That is the cliffside of the manor. The only killer escaping that way would be a dead one. No! Known! That's what you said. Wait, so the killer didn't escape out the foyer window? Maybe the killer didn't, but no one said that the costume didn't have. Maybe the killer didn't, but no one said that the costume couldn't have gone through there. They did find the whatchamacallit, Alderman QB, whatchamacallit. What happened to the Ninetales mask? What happened to the costume, though?
What the heck, right?
Ha! 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 Go not! Ha! I suppose your next proposes the killer spread her wings and flew off into the sunset. Well... Anyway. That would mean the killer really was a yokai.
If only we had some sort of evidence that could point to a flying killer!
We're not actually going to... We're going to actually present that, aren't we? That was a joke, but who's saying we don't? As completely far-fetched as it might be.
What? You're saying you can prove the killer can fly?
Yep, we're actually going to present that. Whoa, I thought I was the one with the cords of steel. Oh, I can't wait to hear this. Your Honor? What heavens see how the killer flew away? I can't believe we're actually using this. Take a look at this special edition paper. Timotoro, real or flight of fancy? What does this article prove, Mr. Justice? The photo in that article was taken shortly after the murder. Maybe the yokai in that photo is the killer shortly after they fled out the window? Mr. Justice, you're not seriously suggesting! Oh, I'm serious. I mean, it all adds up. The killer, disguised as Timotoro, flew away. You know, by some way or another.
Silence!
Silence! It is your brain that is filling the coop. That image is not but trick photography or some other form of artifice. Okay then, how about the Timotoro figure Mr. Filch saw? Is it just vanished into thin air? No, there's a rational, common-sense explanation for that. That infernal yokai, Trixie Tanuki, witness never reached the entrance. He, or should I say she, turned back before the camera's electric eye. He's not saying what I think he's saying, is he? She? I don't like where this is going one bit. Now, the fact that we know the yokai had come from the Fox Chamber means that it was likely either Mayor Damien Timmer or his daughter, Jinxie Timmer. However, we know that Mayor Timmer was already unconscious at that time. Not good. Not good at all. Do you understand the gravity of the situation now, Justice Dono? The falsified yokai remnants and the appearance of Timotoro were the work of one individual. And that individual is none other than Jinxie Timmer. Honestly, I'm surprised it took this long for her to get called out, because I felt like Blackwell could have accused her actually 40 minutes ago. 40 minutes ago, let's play time. Ah, no! Order! Order! The fence will stop competing for the greatest freakout ever! The little scamp is no doubt simply trying to protect her father. And it's no wonder that her superstitious mind conjured up this mad masquerade. Prosecutor Blackwell's assertion makes perfect sense to me. It's far more convincing than saying the killer escaped by flying out the window. Did you truly believe this could end up any other way? Did we fall right into his trap?
What do we do now, Apollo?
Our case no longer stands without a real yokai. If only we had one. Bailiff, seize her! It is time I interrogated her as the summoner of Yorwood. Oh yeah, you mean just basically chopping her head off? Yeah, interrogation, alright. Samurai weren't exactly, interrogators, but okay. Mayor Tenma? This farce is over. How does it feel seeing your own daughter accused of a cover-up most foul? I see what he's doing. Tenma Toro's true identity is... Now, Mr. Mayor, it would be futile at this point to claim you're the yokai. After all, you have been knocked out cold by a blow to the skull. Slipping into a yokai costume and ruling out the man would be all but impossible. He's not going to say him, he's going to say LaBelle, right? Consider this well. As it stands, your daughter will be arrested for obstruction of justice. But if you confess, the prosecution will be willing to overlook a little yokai fuss. Confess? The defendant intends to confess? Wait.
Apollo! Prosecutor Blackwell's up to his mind games again!
Mayor Tenma, no, don't fall for his twisted words. If you're sent away for murder, Jinxie will be left all alone. The real killer is...
Mayor Tim's gonna confess unless we do something!
But I can't prove how the real killer could have flown away. He sounds so unenthused. Look upon me in despair, for ripe is the time for my return. Oh, I should watch what I wish for. Like, is he, like, schizophrenia? No. Or actually, that'd be multiple personality disorder, not schizophrenia, but okay. Foolish mortals! I am Tenma, the yokai you seek. Should I change his voice? I don't know what voice to use, and personally, I don't want it to be too adventurous right now, because, like, I'm not feeling super great, so... Mayor Tenma? Silence! I am Tenma now. Freed from the bonds binding me to the Forbidden Chamber. Behold, the return of the Demon King! No, we're not gonna give him this voice. Unless, of course, you guys want me to give him that voice, because it's actually kind of fun to do, if I were to be honest. But, well then, I think it's time for the Take a Vacation! Okay, let's try to combine the voices. The witness will, he'll explain himself. Okay, so let's combine this voice with the... So it would be like this, huh? That's kind of weird sounding. Are you saying you're Tenma, the yokai I've been chasing this whole time? Isn't that basically the voice that I gave Ted Tonate, actually? Indeed it is, Tenma, the one who is sick, come to reveal the truth. No. Yeah, it can't be that. It has to be something different. I think that sounds too similar to Ted Tonate, I think. Because Tony pretty much got his own original voice, so I don't want to be repeating that. This is hard, man. I can do voices that would fit, but I don't want the voices that would fit would probably sound too similar to voices that are already taken, so therein lies the dilemma. This child. We're just gonna give him like the generic ghost voice. This child is Tenma, you say? Ha! What nonsense! So, Mayor Tenma, is a yokai now? His body is no mine. So you're saying that Mayor Tenma is being possessed by you, of the yokai that Jinxie Tenma and Phineas Filch saw. And the one captured in the newspaper photo. Those were all you? Is he still, like... I think we're still, like... I guess I pair this word in trust prevents me from revealing my true form. Oh, we have a double shot here. That's cool. Your boldness. Can this not be interpreted as an admission of guilt? Well, a confession by a yokai would be quite unprecedented. Be that as it may, the defense's case has been overturned. Huh? What? You claim the yokai that Leo Scamp saw was some third party, the true killer. The one who escaped from the Block Fox chamber. But it was the accused all along. Yeah! Ironic, is it not? Your yokai turned out to be the real in a manner of speaking. For the Alderman's killer is none other than Mayor Tenma. And the yokai at the scene, that too is Mayor Tenma, or should I say, or dear Tenma Taro. The pieces have all fallen into place, the pieces. How so, Prosecutor Blackwell? It seems I must spell it out for you. Mayor Tenma killed the Autumn in the Fox Chamber, which was locked at the time. He then removed the warding charms from the Forbidden Chamber's door, but then fell unconscious from the blow the Alderman had delivered to his head. That's when his daughter, Jinxie Tenma, stumbled on the scene of the crime. The little scamp fled in terror, whereupon the spirit of Tenma Toro, freed at last from the charms of warding effect, took possession of the mayor. The newly freed Tenma Toro then fled from the Fox Chamber. So you see, the yokai Jinxie Tenma saw was her father possessed by Tenma Toro.
Objection!
But when we arrived on scene, the mayor was found unconscious. How's that possible if you're supposed to have fallen out the foyer window? Then what? Do you mean to say the maid at Keeping Man, Jinxie Tenma is Tenma Toro? Oh. Ah! That too is easily explained. Flew about for a time till I presently tired. I made the Forbidden Chamber. But alas, exhaustion took me unawares in the Fox Chamber, and I knew no more. It would seem the pieces are still in place. Is Blackwell up to his tricks again? I don't know what to say. Is it a real live... So that rumor about Mayor Tenma is true? I knew yokai were real.
You mean he really did kill the Ornament just like it released them a little?
Order! Order! Why was he choking? I don't think that's a voice I could normally do if it weren't for the fact that, I'm, sick.
Now he's got everyone in the courtroom believing in yokai!
It's Simon Says on steroids. He wants to convict our client any way he can, even if it means blaming a yokai. The proverbial ducks are all in a row. More? Excuse me, more? You should now have no qualms about finding the accused guilty of boldness. This is one of the most bizarre cases of my entire career. Otherworldly, in fact. Can yokai even be prosecuted under our legal system? Well, I mean, we prosecuted Dahlia Hawthorne when she was dead, so...
Objection!
Although she wasn't sentenced to anything. Mayor Tenma is just pretending to be Tenma Toro to protect his daughter. Plus, I already proved how a third party could have escaped from the locked room. A verdict at this point would be premature. Since both sides have raised valid points, I have no choice but to...
Silence!
Silence! This is the dark age of law, where defense attorneys are not to be trusted. I love the way that his eyes blink like ching! It's cool. This is but a ploy to gain time for them to fabricate evidence. How will I sleep tonight? Knowing you will not let this sunrise on the mayor's day of reckoning, Justice Toro.
Objection!
I won't fabricate any evidence.
Silence!
Silence! Then prove it by joining me. A night in the clink will ensure you will not succumb to temptation. What? We're going to jail? Like that one viral video that was super popular back when I was in high school? You're going to jail now! You're going to jail now! Pfft. Anyway. What are you talking about? It was a video back when I was in high school about this guy who he was a bus driver and then he punched this lady in the face. Anyway. How about I just promise not to succumb to anything? We have both evidence and a confession. The killer is this yokai before us. It is beyond dispute. No, it's okay. Just let Athena investigate. It's just one night. What are you gonna? A guilty verdict is all but. What's wrong with him? Oh, does whatchamacallit, Mr. Justice? Prosecutor Blackwell, we've had enough of your hijinks. The Foundation of Justice is fair play, and you are in serious violation of that. What in the devil was that? Fulbright, have you tampered with my shackles in some manner? It seems you found that quite shocking. In my special Jolt of Justice device, each press a shocking reminder to behave. You shall pay for this. I, Simon Black, will vow to... Ah! Your Honor, you need not fear now. I believe Prosecutor Black will remain in his best behavior. A bit late with the reassurances, aren't we, Detective? Seriously. Well, in that case... This concludes today's deliberations. The prosecution and defense will use this opportunity to further their investigations. This court is adjourned. To be continued. Waiting for the music. Save game, yes please. Over slot 2. We're almost there, and then I can finally relax, because I'm just I'm getting fatigued. April 18th, 1:20 p.m. Wright Anything Agency.
Having a yokai testify in court is unprecedented to say the least.
I am Timotoro, the yokai you seek. How can such a straight-laced man like Mr. Tim suddenly become a demon?
It's strange. Even worse, Prosecutor Blackwell's playing along. I can't even think straight anymore. I need to go out for a run. See you in a bit.
Actually, fun fact, Athena's voiced by Wendy Lee. Actually, I found that to be interesting. In English. Wait, what about the investigation? Okay.
Whoa, Trucy, welcome back.
I'm still out of practice with the Athena voice. Not the Athena voice. The Trucy voice. Like, I tried doing that in Valhalla, VA11 Hall A, Cyberpunk Bartender Action. I tried it, but I couldn't do it right. And I probably definitely can't do it right since I'm sick. Anyway.
Whoa, Trucy, welcome back! Oh, you're in your stage outfit, back from work? Yep, I really nailed this new magic trick I've been working on. I also heard about those tricks that were conjured up in court earlier today. You know, the demon out of nowhere trick and Polly's tightrope style defense.
I was seriously considering a disappearing act on my own after all that craziness. Then I'd be just like your father. Too soon. Anyway, our next trick is to find a suspect other than the mayor. I know the killer must have used the air duct in their escape.
And whoever did that was just Timotoro that Mr. Fujinjitsu saw.
Right. Maybe there's some evidence in the air duct.
The real fight starts now. Hey, before you go, let me make the evidence you no longer need disappear. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da!
Unnecessary evidence has disappeared into the Trucy's magic panties. And it's blue. I wonder where all that stuff goes. Better not ask. I think it's better not to even question it. Just let it be.
Okay, let's get over to the scene of the crime. Vámonos, Apollo, vámonos!
Come on, vámonos. Everybody, let's go. Come on, let's get to it. I know that we can do it. April 18th, QB Manor, Fox Chamber.
Detective Fulbright, mind if we search the air duct?
Well, since you really are on the side of justice, I suppose I can let... No, that's not the voice, because... Well, since you really are on the side of justice, I suppose I can let you... In justice we trust. Well, since you really are on the side of justice, I suppose I can let you... I don't know. I can't do all the voices accurately since I'm sick. Let's go ahead and save. And return to title and end things off here. And with that, I can get a break. Because it's not so much that I wasn't having fun, but like I was very, because like I said, I'm sick, and I'm probably gonna be completely bedridden tomorrow, which won't be tomorrow when this goes live. But and I just feel fatigued, and it's like I just wanted that. I started out perfectly fine up until like I think it was about like 7 minutes into the second episode of the recording session, so the Sunday episode, I was like, okay, like I really need to like lay down or something. Yeah. I don't know if you could tell, but yeah. And I've been sniffing so much. That's gonna be annoying to edit out, like, Just reminds me of that one time in frickin' Tales of Vesperia when we were in Dongress. I remember we were in Dongress. I don't believe it was the first time that we went to Dongress. It was like this one time where it was raining, and I was sick during that recording session. And you guys, for those of you who watch the series, you guys didn't hear it because I edited out each and every single time that I sniffed my nose, and my God, was that annoying. And now I'm gonna have to do the same thing for this recording session. Yay! Anyway, without further ado, do you think that Mayor Tenma was Timotaro? Do you think he was, or was it somebody else? Was it somebody else? I mean, we know that the killer was LaBelle, but that doesn't mean that Mayor Tenma couldn't be Timotaro. Like, he might not have been the Timotaro that like flew out with like the staff and everything. That one was LaBelle, but Mayor Tenma is actually Timotaro. He's the real Timotaro, and LaBelle pretended to be Timotaro, you know? So when I accidentally called Mayor Timotaro, maybe I was right? Because I figured, like their names were so similar, I figured that they might as well be, eh? I don't know. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and end things off here. So if you like this video, series of videos, please feel free to leave a like, that is cool. Bump into my desk. If that is cool, please feel free to subscribe and join the team Starbury today. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/MegaShadowFist. I'll be sure to leave that in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. And this is MegaShadowFist signing out. Bye!